All right, welcome everyone. We got a great game here today. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Chargers, divisional round AFC playoff action, and we got a special guest on the call. We got Jared here.
Whoop whoop. How you boys doing?
Jared, the longtime Steelers owner. So this one's a little interesting
It's a
for
little
you.
personal.
Yeah,
A
it's your
little
boys
personal.
here. And obviously going into this, you see Nick. Nick actually, we have the new playoff system. There's 7 teams. Nick got the one bye in the AFC. He's taking on the Steelers, who just had to go through the Titans. He had to head to Nashville and take them out. So just with that information, who do you think you got in this one, Jared?
Hmm. Well, I was kind of looking at the three people that were on the side, and I can't believe Nick has a cornerback that has 89 speed on his team. Uh, but I mean, coming off of a playoff win already, Steelers I think they got the little edge on that one. I'm gonna take the Steelers.
Ooh, right in the hot hand. I mean,
Side
it's
the hot
nothing
hand.
new from Nick. He rocked Richard Sherman last year. The non-speed corners are kind of serious as long as they have the other abilities.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch this game. I haven't really got to play a whole lot, so I'm kind of curious to see how it plays out a little bit more than last year's Madden.
We see the opening kick touchback there. Nick with all those uniform options he has at his disposal goes with the dark blues with the filled in blue lightning bolt on the helmet. Pretty exciting little addition from the Chargers there this year.
Yeah, the colorblind option is usually my favorite. I'm coming out with three wide to start off the game with.
Little 4-yard gain right there. This is an interesting matchup. We have the number one scoring offense in the Chargers at 36 per game according to Daddy League. Steelers, no slouch on offense either, 31 a game. Nick with the best scoring defense as well with 19 for LA, and the Steelers just give up 23 a game. So these are two strong statistical teams going at it here.
Yeah, man, when you invited me over to this one, I was kind of looking at some stuff on Daddy League. It looks like it should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, very interesting game too. Everyone kind of, you got Tosh, you got Nick, you got Kylo in the AFC West. Everyone's like, who's gonna make it out of there? You have Wings in the AFC North. No one really considered Smokes, the new guy, to be here in this divisional round, but here we go. Here he is.
Make them Steelers proud, baby.
Huge bull rush from Dupree there to force
Big.
that throw.
See, and that's one of the new mechanics that I haven't really got to test a whole lot out. But what he just did to that tackle was disrespectful.
Yeah, you don't see it a ton, but it's OP, and that's to Goodwin, the guy coming in from the trade with the Eagles. He has 19 touchdowns on the season. Uh-oh. Little read option from Herbert there, and no love. And, I think that's going to be our first punt.
I do like the linebacker selections that the Steelers have made here. Going with the UG3 and the Devin Bush, two super quick middle linebackers to cover the field.
You missed last week, Titans Steelers heading into Nashville, a sweet pick six by UG3 in that game. Bit of an
Yeah, very
interesting game.
underrated. Very
The
underrated user player.
the the Titans were threatening to go up 21-7 at half. They do a weird dive from their quarterback Eason. He fumbles it, and then the game kind of got away from him there. And the Chargers last game, I don't remember who they played in Week 17. Little run, little inside zone to Coleman there, picking up 4.
That's a nice little game. So with the secondary and stuff, I know they still brought back Enforcer. Is it basically the same as it was last year? Because you see Derwin James out on the field, and that's a little scary.
We're not playing with abilities.
Oh, so abilities are off.
Yeah, we turned
Okay,
them off.
nice.
Yep. It's been interesting. The game, I don't know. To me, it just feels a lot better this year. It's a lot easier for me to throw interceptions. That's what I'm good at.
I mean, that's always a plus.
Goes to Vance there, broken up by Derwin in man coverage.
Yeah, he pulled off that play action a little early there. Think he might have saw something. It just didn't develop fast enough.
Scott Ebrown on the right side, little shotgun. Roethlisberger drops back, throws it to Johnson. He's going to get the first, up to the 50.
That's
This
pretty good receiver right there too.
this Steelers team very balanced through the air. You got Eric Ebron leading the way with 71 catches. Juju sitting there 65. Claypool and Deontay Johnson both have 54 themselves. So super balanced passing attack. Can't really key in on anybody.
Yeah, that might be exactly what his advantage is in this game, keeping Nick on his toes. And then he's doing a real good job mixing in that run too.
And with that run, it's the same way. You have 114 carries for Tevin Coleman and 111 for James Conner. So super balanced, super realistic looking offense here from Smokes.
Yeah, that's crazy to have two backs over 100 yards or 100 carries.
Oh, Conner breaks a huge play here. I think it's coming back due to a hold. And it will. That's against the Rook, Clay Chapel. Not excited to see that.
But
And
that does show you exactly how good Connor's chucking is in this game.
yeah, and speaking, Juju kind of picked up right where you left off with him last cycle. He has 19 touchdowns on the season, just like Marquise. Oh, huge hit there. That's recovered by Tillery.
Dang. I know you want that first down, but that's one of those you got Ben Roethlisberger. You might want to just throw that away. Throw it away, play third down. A very unfortunate fumble right there.
We're going to see Nick answer with the I form here, first play of his second drive. Goes to Allen. Allen been a great receiver on the season.
Oh, I thought that was picked. That's good coverage on the outside right there.
Absolutely.
Very good coverage.
And like I said,
Very
Keenan Allen coming in with 63 catches, almost 1,600 yards on the regular season, 19 touchdowns.
Him and Juju, that's that's two real good years.
Yeah, what's funny is you have three receivers in this game that had 19 touchdowns on the regular season. It's just some statistical monsters in this one. You have Desmond King, who has 10 interceptions, the slow receiver you commented about for the Chargers, 10 picks on the year. So it's just a star-studded cast as we go to this 3rd and 10 here. Nick back on the shotgun.
For how many points we're getting put up, the defenses are showing out right now.
Ooh, hits that corner route, and that looked like it could be trouble, and Allen just gets on his ladder and bodies the DB there.
Yeah, that's definitely a you got Moss moment. That's definitely a you got Moss moment.
Robert Morlock in chat says, "What's up, Jared?"
What's going on, brother? How you doing? Oh, big move getting back there for that tackle.
Yeah, goes back to Eckler there. It loses 2 yards. Sets up 2nd and 12 on the Pittsburgh 37. Comes back out with shotgun. 3 wide to the right.
I like how they made using the D line very. It looks very potent. To be honest with you, like Smokes over here
Godwin
working
post.
it well.
Yeah, it's a fun little mini game. It's I mean, if it gives you the animation, it's pretty overpowered, but it's not crazy or anything, especially with abilities off.
Yeah,
Like,
and I could see if the abilities were turned on, how it would be just ridiculous. Sometimes just playing without the abilities is a more fun gameplay.
yeah, for instance, in the regular season, 23 sacks led the way. Can you imagine 23 sacks in the XCFL led the way? That was like your third best lineman last year.
Yeah, no doubt. The Who was that? Who was the 23?
That's actually Matthew Ioannidis, who came over in a trade, and he's plays in New England. He's the Pat.
Okay. It's not
So
the name I expected to hear, but
Roethlisberger comes back in that single back for him and looks for that drag. Can't connect
the
there.
Bolts
It's
is
gonna
just
bring
a
up
little
second
bit
and 10.
behind. Yeah, just a little bit behind on his receivers the last couple throws.
He comes out in shotgun, second and 10. 3 wide to the left. Drops back, fires to Deontay Johnson, and he's blasted, and that falls to the ground by your OU guy there, Murray. Kenneth Murray.
Murray. That's a pretty quick little middle linebacker too.
Yeah, a lot of speed on the field in this one. Absolutely. Third and 10. What do you dial up here, Jared?
Um, yeah, I was about to say a screen kind of seems like the way to go. Nick's probably going to play it safe and play a zone and back him up, so he might be ready for it. But the worst thing you can do right there is throw a pick inside your own 20.
Yeah. Also, yeah, definitely. I'm interested to see Marquise Goodwin here returning punts. I think he'd be too valuable on the offense, but you show why he does it there. That's a pretty nice return.
Just give your playmakers a chance in space, and a punt return can always go back to the house. So you get your fastest guy out there, one of your fastest guys. See what you can do with them. I
Seven
like it.
zero 7-0 game, and already on Smokes is 42. He punches this one in here, and that kind of puts a little restrictor play, on the rushing attack of the Steelers to feel a little bit behind the 8 ball. Big broken tackle by Eckler there. This one's coming
I think we're
back.
gonna get a holding penalty too.
Yeah, it's a holding
Yeah,
on Pouncey, so just like that, he goes back to his other side of the 50.
yeah. Smokes really needs to stop here. You just don't want to go down double digits to Nick when you know he's gonna take shots in the game, and you just got to slip up one time.
He does have an offense that's built for it, though, with those 40 Roethlisberger touchdowns. Nice play there. Bottles up
Great
Eckler on
play.
the outside. 3 rushes, 3 yards so far for Eckler.
Yeah, great play by Devin Bush getting out to the sideline, making sure that Eckler has to cut back into the defense.
Yeah, big second and 18 here. Nick going with a 4 wide pistol. Going against a 3-man D-line. Thought maybe we'd see an audible to a run. Herbert steps up, fires deep left side, has Goodwin into double coverage, and he's lucky Lane drops that one.
Huh?
Lane has been a problem defensively.
Yeah, he took a shot. You can see that he wanted that the whole way through. He is lucky the corner dropped that one, or that his other safety, I guess, ran into him and made him drop it.
Yeah, 6 interceptions on the season for Lane, almost gets his 7th. And he has another chance here, and he gets it. Wow, dude, what are the odds of that? Lane picks that one off just as we mentioned it. That's at least his 7th of the season. I'm not sure if he got one in the Titans game.
Yeah, a little frustrated. He dropped it at the 1. He said, "Nah, if you mossed me earlier, I'm getting you back."
Steelers riding that momentum, 1st and 10 here from their own 31. Goes to the James Washington drag, and he drops that. Little issue with drops here, but the coverage by the Chargers is pretty stiff.
Yeah, you can't. When you're getting hit as soon as the ball's touching your hands, the coverage has been great.
2nd and 10. Little zone looking draw play to Coleman there.
Yeah, and I like the run right there. It kind of felt like he's got away from it a little bit after that penalty when Connor scored that touchdown that got brought back. Kind of feels like he's gotten away from the run.
Definitely. It makes this 3rd and 5 manageable. Roethlisberger back in shotgun. Drops back to pass. Hits his man Johnson on the right. He gets under that big tackle attempt. And you called it earlier. Johnson, he's very important in this offense, and they're going to him early and often.
Yeah, he's quick. He's still young. Big body. Helps you make those high point passes. I liked him last year.
Steelers with a single back look. This one gets it out to Johnson to make plays in space. And he's hit staked, but he's still going to gain 5.
Hold on to that ball, Petey. Hold on to that ball.
Looks like we have a classic brewing here. 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Start of the 7th, or second. Pittsburgh coming back with an I-form look. Really like this. Go ahead.
I said for only getting one touchdown in that first quarter, that was a pretty exciting quarter right there. It was real good.
Definitely have to agree with you.
Struggle.
I don't think we saw any punts. And I'm really like this balanced Pittsburgh attack, really not getting away from the run here. And I think that's really what you want to do against a dangerous offense like the Chargers. Give them as little time on the ball as you can.
Well, and you've seen how his receivers were being blanketed during some of these throws. The only way you can relieve that pressure off the receivers is getting the ground game going.
Absolutely. This is actually the first full game I've sat down and watched of the Chargers since preseason. I was trying to see what Nick was going to dial up in preseason so I could implement it on my offense.
It's a copycat league, man.
It definitely is. And Coleman back to the outside. So they're having some luck inside the tackles here. When they get outside, nothing doing other than that little end around to Johnson.
Yeah, the linebackers are playing very well, getting out to the ball, making sure that nothing gets off big. And just when you say that, I thought he was going to take his shot with A at the end zone. Oh, he had the linebacker beat. I thought he was about to take that shot.
I didn't see it. I was watching Washington on the way. I thought he was running that new little cross route. I don't know if you've seen it, where they kind of stutter in the middle, and then they continue on with their route.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one. That's pretty cool.
And it hits Ebron on the corner. He gets upfield. Up to the 8. Oh, and an injury to Linval Joseph.
Oh, that's big. This is a really good drive. Very, like you said, the balance, keeping the running game going, and then mixing in those corners, some drags, to where Nick can't tee off on something.
Goes to the zone there. Coleman punches it in. We're a PAT away from a tie game here in the second. This
Great
AFC
drive
divisional
right there.
game. Absolutely. Like you said, you have to run and be able to throw in the playoffs. If you're a one-trick pony against a user like Nick, as we see there, Joseph not coming into the game. But if you're a one-trick pony, it's just too easy for these guys to key in on that and just really take it away from you.
Yeah, once Nick finds out exactly what you like to do and your favorite thing to do, that's exactly what he's going to take away first.
And not really the production I thought. He's losing 3 sacks and a forced fumble from Linval Joseph there. That's not really the production I thought he had. Maybe I have him confused with like Ingram or something.
Still one of those big boys in the middle. You
Definitely.
Don't want to lose too many of those in the playoffs.
Especially against a team who's using James Conner up the middle, Coleman up the middle. Want that guy taking up space. Ooh, Bud Dupree with it.
Oh, just missed that sack.
Nice,
But now
nice.
that you see that Linval Joseph goes out, are you trying to run halfback dives right where his slot was?
Yeah, that could be an interesting thing to keep an eye on for sure. That was nice by Herbert to get away from that insta shed by Bud Dupree coming in on the left side. Nice little wildcat run by Eckler. He breaks the tackle, and that's going to be a first down.
Good play call by Nick right there. Catching him more in a pass defense, and Nick has a wildcat coming out.
What's going on, Doughboy, Sean, Avocado? Good to see you guys in chat here. Got an exciting AFC Divisional game going on.
Yeah, it's been a fun one.
Back to the
Absolutely, it's been
Wildcat.
a fun one.
Another playmaker there, Goodwin, runs the Wildcat this time. So Nick getting into the bag of tricks a little deep for the second quarter here.
Yeah, Hayward making a great play on that too.
We're gonna head Nick kind of behind the chains for the first time tonight. Long second down here, and he's gonna spread them out 5 wide.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on Watt right here. I'm very intrigued with these new rush mechanics,
Ooh,
and Nick's getting the ball off in time, but that pressure is coming in hot.
absolutely called that. Watt forces that throw maybe a little early before Nick wanted it. Goodwin almost gets in with the possession catch, but a nice play by the Steelers secondary, and Watt comes back with the 5 wide, 3rd and long now. Herbert looking for his man. He goes deep left. Oh, and he's gonna get 31. Justin Lane, the rookie. They're having a battle over there,
Oh,
Goodwin and Lane.
Nick just keeps attacking. Lane's 1-1, but he got mossed on one play and then gets the big holding penalty here. So you got to keep attacking him. Got to keep attacking him.
Come out in a strong eye look. Hits the screen to Eckler. Perfect time as the maybe a blitz comes in. Not sure. Could have just looked like that because it was a screen.
That's what I'm talking about. Color commentating.
2nd and 6 here. Herbert back in the shotgun. That's where he's been doing his damage. Oh, and a nice find to Keenan Allen there. He gets in safely.
What a dot. What a dot.
Yeah, I don't know if you had a chance to look at Herbert, his stats, but they're nice already. And
Already after one season?
well, I mean, they started nice, and Nick's been dealing with them. So I think he's gonna head up to like superstar or something already. And he shows just why there as he darts Keenan Allen, the receiver Nick wanted nothing to do with when the season started.
Yeah, but somebody like that absolutely helps your young quarterback. Somebody he doesn't have great speed, but all the catching stats you could possibly want.
Absolutely. Steelers come back, single back form on 1st and 10. Murray comes in, delivers a huge hit.
Oh, good read by Nick. That's my boy, Blue.
Roethlisberger drops back to throws. Goes back to Johnson. That's quite a few catches there for Johnson. Yeah, that's his 3rd, and Roethlisberger is only connected on 6.
That's a good find right there. I keep seeing Smoke trying to send somebody on a fly. He's just waiting on that one time where Nick doesn't tell him to back up to try to catch him over the top.
Oh, Coleman, I don't know. I was seeing 6 right there, and that closed up on him fast. Desmond King, huge tackle there to limit the damage. That looked like it could be a pretty big run.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by the safety.
Oh,
One
avocado
person to
sauce.
beat, really.
We got this I'm Grizz, I'm Smooth Grizzly, the Eagles, and the other guy with me is Jared. He's retired, trying to make his comeback, his coveted comeback to the XCFL.
Coveted comeback. Yeah, man. I played for that entire year, and then I think it's been like 3 months, and it feels like a hell of a lot longer of not playing Madden. It feels like a long time not being in the league.
Yeah, you had to, take some time off, get your mind right. 5 wide here, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. First play of the 2-minute warning. Goes right to Ebron working against Murray. That's a huge gain by Ebron up to the 33.
Yeah, great hot route. Great hot route. Knowing Ebron's got the speed to get away from Murray as that middle linebacker. I like that changeup.
Another shotgun look. Roethlisberger stands and delivers, and this one's
Oh,
picked off. Hayward Jr. Lucky he is called down. That's
yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
can see he wanted it a little more inside. I said you can see that he wanted it a little more inside. Roethlisberger floated that out more towards the corner instead of leading more towards the goalpost. That's
Definitely.
frustrating.
And it's kind of ironic that a play like that reminds me of that last game we saw Steelers in, but this time roles are reversed. He goes to make it 14-14 right before half. Now he could be looking at 21-7, or still just 14-7.
Yeah, and this is one of those spots where Nick can get a quick little pass off if he thinks that there's a mad blitz coming, and it
Yeah,
can turn into six.
little play action and a bomb to Marquise. If the defense bites, that could be devastating. Handoff
Yeah,
again to Eckler there. And if you're Pittsburgh, maybe you think about taking a timeout here, and they do just that.
yeah, that was about it. Uh, I'm really impressed with the run defense by the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Eckler's not got much going at all.
Dude, but yeah, both teams are playing absolutely great football right here. This one's super exciting. You'd like to see that last pass back for Roethlisberger, but other than that, oh, huge bull rush by Hayward. He's gonna get the safety.
Big play in the game. Now, now you got 2 timeouts left. You're probably going to get the ball roughly around like the 40. You're in good position here.
Huge play, individual effort by Hayward there to force that safety, and that's an absolutely huge play. There's no Monday morning quarterback. I really like the aggression by Nick, and it just doesn't pay off for you on that one.
Yeah, I don't hate the play call. It's just um, sometimes shit just happens.
Comes out in the XCFL fan favorite there, the little trips bunch on the right, and it comes out in the 4 verticals. But he actually doesn't go to any of those guys, and he hits Claypool on the out route, but incomplete.
And I like that adjustment too. Everybody's thinking that outside wheel route's the one that's getting the ball thrown to him, and come over to the single side, you got only one person to worry about.
Finds Claypool across the middle there, close to a first down. Probably not enough though. They're gonna call it 3rd and inches.
One timeout, I think about running it here.
Yeah, I mean, getting the first
Maybe you
is
can get a big, maybe you can get a big chunk out of a run. You think your Nick's gonna play back in coverage?
I probably do that, or I look for something in the flats and try to get out of bounds right after I get the first. But he goes to the draw. Nice play by, I want to say Murray again, to limit that. Gets the no huddle off here. And they're faking it. And hits Washington on the slant. Oh, if he swerved too much. That could have cost him a touchdown there.
Oh, yeah. Swerved just a little bit too much, trying to compensate to not run out of bounds.
Great play regardless, though, to probably get an extra 8 yards or so by keeping his feet in.
Yeah, I like the fake spike, catch him a little bit off guard.
I don't remember the fake spike being like double slants like that. I thought it had deeper routes, but maybe there's different ones or something. Roethlisberger
Yeah, I thought.
looks. Oh, he throws into traffic there. He's lucky that one falls harmlessly.
Yeah, in this situation, I'm thinking something like a quick fade to the sidelines to where only your receiver can catch it, or just go ahead and take the extra point or the field goal here. You don't want to get a sack. That's a huge,
Yeah,
huge problem.
that'll end it. Second goal, Roethlisberger back to shotgun, rolls right. Oh no, and that's gonna end the half with no points. But still, you got that safety. You got something out of nothing there. What are you excited about as we head into the second half here?
I'm waiting for Connor to go ahead and break one of those runs. I know it was a holding penalty, but you've seen how much he could truck people just from that run. I want to see him get going.
I keep wondering if that's Wendell Smallwood. I don't know if he went to Pittsburgh or not. Or I think he's still in the Eagles. I thought. Anywho, we got a 14-9 game here, starting out the half. Uh, Pittsburgh with the ball, so get back to the balanced attack here for Pittsburgh. Just keep doing what you've been doing, and I think good things will come to you.
Well, and after Nick gave up that safety, I thought it was like a guarantee that Smoke was going to get some points on that drive. So you got to get your hat off to Nick. Like, tip your hat. He didn't allow anything off of what looked like a guaranteed at least 3 points.
Absolutely, both teams got something out of nothing there to end the half. It could have been a lot worse for going both ways. And the run stuff there, Coleman gets nothing. It's going to bring up third and short, third and 3. And the run defense on both teams looking pretty stout. A lot
Yeah,
of
for sure.
correct defensive play calling to just put their guys in the right spots. Really a fun game to watch. Be interesting to see what Smokes tries to convert with. And he goes to the draw. Nice play there. I think that may have caught Nick off guard a little bit. You just stopped him pretty well, 2 straight runs. So maybe you think he's going to the pass here, quick pass, but he comes back to that run.
Well, and Smoke likes that formation with the 3 receivers on the left. And he's got a lot of things that he can do out of that. He's run some good corner routes. He's had those drag routes come across, and then that draw play has got Nick twice.
Yeah, Nick comes back with a 0 blitz to answer that run formation on 1st and 10. Now we have 2nd and 6 after a 4-run gain by Connor. It's another give to Coleman. I really like this game plan by the Steelers.
I do too.
I mean, you're going against one of the best offensive users we've had in the league for a very long time. So as little plays as he can run, the better.
Well, and you just got to get Coleman into some space. After he gets into some space, it's almost 6 points every time. He just needs a little bit of wiggle room.
Nice little route by Ebron there to safely get him the first. Steelers not afraid to, I don't want to say check down, but just kind of take what the defense gives them. Don't throw into any trouble here after that one throw was picked off at the goal line.
And we got a big screenplay open up here to Coleman, too. Nice play calling on this drive, too.
Absolutely. Keeping them guessing. So we have a 1st and 10 on the Chargers 33. Roethlisberger fires out to the outside to Claypool. Nice open field tackle by King, though, to limit the damage.
Well, and this has always been Nick's philosophy anyways, bend but don't break. So don't allow anything big down the field. So exactly what Smoke's doing here and keeping it short and keeping it underneath. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't try to force anything.
Oh, and he had James Washington on the left side working that wheel route against the linebacker. Maybe a blown assignment there, but Roethlisberger goes a little too deep. Tough to see. Sean White saying should have kicked a field goal there, make it a 2-point game. That could be very interesting to look at as this game goes deeper into the second half.
Yeah, I think at the end of it, when he just took off and ran, I think if he would have clicked the throw ball away at that time, I don't think it would have got down fast enough. So I think his only option with trying to get an extra playoff
Definitely
was to try to run.
It reminded me of the I don't know if you were watching Chargers. Oh, it was a nice play by Ebron. Goes up over a corner, kind of some weird animations.
Big
Nice
play by
nice
Ebron.
drive there. You get the 2 points. You're up by a field goal.
Wow, that was a duck that he threw though.
Yeah, I mean, it is
A
like
wounded duck.
50-year-old Roethlisberger. But going back to that, it really reminded me of wow, nice run, 2-point conversion. It was Chargers against Ravens, Regan and Van, and I think it was Cam Newton. He rolls out, very similar situation, but instead of throwing it away, he throws a pick and the game ends there. So at least it was different scenarios, but it kind of looked like the same play, as
The
it was
same
happening
situation.
real
Right.
time. So at least he took the safe option and didn't throw a pick six or anything crazy. Now the
Yeah,
the Steelers up 3:13
getting
left.
that safety, getting that safety in that situation makes you not feel as bad about not walking away with 3 points. Like you take your shots.
Oh, nice broken tackle there from Eckler. I think he scoops 5.
I think
Second,
that's his longest run of the game.
second and 5 there. Or here, excuse me. Herbert only 6 for 12 in this one.
Yeah, we got a little more scoring in the second half, but it's been mostly the long drives from the Steelers. You haven't really got to see much of the offense
And
for
I
the
gotta
Chargers here.
I gotta say, you have the marquee primetime game. You got the Panthers and the Saints divisional rivals coming up. Uh, I wasn't as excited to watch this game, but this game has been everything I could have wanted and more. This has been a fantastic game.
Yeah, for your first introduction back into coming back towards the league, this has been a really great one to watch and call.
As Nick goes a little no huddle here after that successful run, 1st and 10.
Yeah, you got to do something. You got to do something, move the ball a little bit. Like I said, he hadn't had the chance to move it or do much on offense this drive or this half.
Looks like it was maybe a bit of a play action crossers, and everything was kind of wrapped up pretty well by the Pittsburgh secondary, who's been solid all season.
Now you can see here, Smokes doesn't want to give up anything deep on that too, backing up his flats. I think that's a good move. You don't want to give up these long corner routes.
2nd 10 out of the pistol 4 wide. Oh, he gets lucky there. Also, did you see that block by Eckler on Watt? Watt was coming in, and Eckler kind of saved the
I,
day.
yeah, I thought that was a sack for sure.
Dude,
Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, I'm highly impressed with what these moves are on the defensive line. I think Smoke has done a real good job. I don't know exactly how the mechanics work, but he's getting to the quarterback almost every play.
Uh, it's like right stick down or to the left right. The interesting thing is the camera kind of cuts away with the throw pretty fast, so a lot of guys, including myself, are having big problems with roughing the passer. Could be something to watch
Oh,
in this one. Oh, and he goes deep to Goodwin here into double coverage, and there's Fitzpatrick. Not a guy you want to test.
and that's the one time that Nick had time to throw the ball. Good blocking up front.
And I think that in Nick's head, that's a calculated risk. 3rd and long, if you hope you get an animation like that if it's picked off. And that's basically a huge successful punt. Oh, but that's not what you want to see on the next play. Coleman has a chance here. Only has Derwin James to beat at the 25. Nice rundown by Derwin. That could be huge.
Great save by Derwin. A good run by Coleman. Um, Great save by Derwin right there to not give up the touchdown. Give your defense a chance to hold them.
And this is this is what Pittsburgh's looking for, man. If they can get that touchdown here, they have no problem running it with their 2 backs. That might be even what they prefer to do the rest of this one.
Yeah, I called it a little bit off. I was saying I was looking for Connor to have a good second half, but it looks like Coleman's gonna be the one to break away with all kinds.
Comes with a bunch to the right here. Little give up to Coleman. Coleman's going to get another 1st down. This is going to bleed it out at least to get us into the 4th, it looks like.
and just keeping the ball on the ground. Nick's having a hard time stopping it.
Third inches to start the fourth here. 17-14 game here in Los Angeles. Pittsburgh your leader right now and threatening. Third inches from Chargers 10. Nice little run there by Connor. Punches it in, gets the first. There's your guy Connor you were looking for. Connor, I think, maybe has the better average. That's about 5 per carry.
Yeah, just under it. Big bruiser, that's exactly what you want around the red zone right here. Somebody that can power through a couple tackles.
Do you think he uses those last couple of runs to maybe set up a little play action here, or he just keeps it safe, keeps it on the ground, takes his 3 if need be?
I don't overly like the playing it safe, not against somebody like Nick that you know is going to attack. Uh, I would probably go with a little bit different play call than straight up running.
And it looks like it's that tight end verticals. And he goes to the left side. Claypool almost makes an amazing play.
I like that throw out there. That's a big receiver out there. Just try to high point it.
Yeah, it's
Corner
kind of
just makes a
interesting.
good play.
Your eyes on these verticals, these bunch verticals he runs, your eyes are kind of drawn to all that we're used to seeing, the actual bunch, but he keeps going to the outside on those.
Yeah, and it's a very different play style than what most people are doing.
Yeah, and after that pass, it gets your heart rate up a little bit. He's going to just run it here and perfectly content to come away with 3 points. Great drive there, but great stop by Nick's defense
Derwin.
to force 3. That could be huge. Yeah, Derwin saved.
Derwin chasing down
he
that.
absolutely saved a touchdown.
Yeah, instead of a 2-score game, it's Nick still got a shot to take the lead with just one possession.
I think the uniforms and Derwin James are the 2 reasons Nick took the Chargers, and we see them both on display here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it.
1st and 10 from his own 25. Maybe you think he's still in quick strike mode, or maybe a little bit of a death march mode?
I think he's going to try to run this clock out. You know he wants to get Eckler going.
And we see,
even though it's late, you know you want to get him at least 20 yards on this on this drive.
And we see that the adjustments from Pittsburgh going with the big hitting. Get our first look at that. Herbert. And, oh no, that could be an injury to Keenan Allen there. It looked like he was holding his wrist.
Well, that'd be big.
Or his elbow. 3rd and 5 here. Big play. And you don't have probably the guy you want to go to on a 3rd and 5, Keenan Allen, out of this one. I don't know if you know, he's traded away Hunter Henry.
I did notice. I hadn't noticed him out there. That makes a lot more sense.
And he takes another shot to Pettis. Kind of a Madden player who gets those. Bruised forearm. Allen will come back, but at what point? Really needed him there.
Now that pops up there, it's coming back that Linval Joseph is out of this game, and ever since he's gone, Coleman's been running really well. Him and Connor really well up the gut.
Yeah, having no problem peeling off 4 or 5 a carry right up the gut. Absolutely, as you're saying. And here we go, punting it back to the Steelers. This is do or die time for this Chargers defense.
Yeah, this is one of those times where you need Derwin, your big play safety, to come up with something.
And the difficult thing for Nick here trying to solve this puzzle is, like we said, I mean, Roethlisberger comes into this one 40 touchdowns with 3 or 4 fantastic threats to throw to. So if you kind of sell on the run, he might pop a quick pass in there, get that first, keep the chains moving. Ooh, huge play there by Murray.
Murray's had quietly a really good game. That's like 3 plays he's broken up in the backfield. And that's exactly what Nick needs at this time in the game. You don't want any kind of points on the board here.
2nd and 10. Steelers in that strong eye look. Goes to the outside with Connor. Interesting to use Connor on an outside run. Kind of goes against conventional wisdom. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Big situation here.
Yeah, I go for it, man. You don't want to play too conservative and lose because you didn't try to go and win.
Definitely. Eagles played not to lose today, and they came away with a tie. Oh, and this one's right to Murray. Murray's going to have a chance at a return, and he runs into his own man there. Huge play. So that's the other
So it's not
side of the
quietly
coin
anymore.
when you go for the throat. Sometimes they take the knife away and point it at your throat. That's what's
So
happening here.
I think he called that play 1 or 2 times before, and I think Nick had an idea of what he was trying to go to in that one and just called the perfect defense and Murray in the right spot.
Ooh, big run by Godwin on the outside. Makes a move. Makes another man miss. And that's going to be a great 8-yard gain there on first. Nick can also chew clock if he wants from this point in. What a fantastic game. We have Bruin here. This finish is going to be awesome.
Yeah, can this defensive line get to the quarterback a couple times?
Back to Eckler.
Yeah.
And that's tough when they get to the 13 like that. So now he could pick up a first down without even scoring a touchdown and just completely milk the clock potentially.
Yeah, but Nick still needs a touchdown.
Oh, huge play by Dupree up the edge.
Yeah, there you go. Just keep playing your defense. Don't try to send more heat than necessary or anything like that. 4 plays. Stop him 4 plays.
Things get super tough here in the red zones. We'll see if Allen's back in the game. He is. He's the wide out to the left far side of your screen there. That's huge for Nick.
Yeah, you think he'll test Lane again?
Could be. I think Godwin's the one been having battles with Lane. As he just does the run. Nice juke there. Big play. This could take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Gonna have
you knew he wanted to get Eckler going.
Definitely.
Even though it's late, you knew he wanted to get him going.
He's been big on this drive. 3rd and 4 with the 3-yard line, the line to gain. He's gonna come out in a gun formation here.
Now you're the Steelers. Are you thinking run or pass? It's obviously 4th down situation, so everything's open.
I probably go cover 4 and pray it works if it is a pass, and if it's a run, maybe I'm good to go. I don't know. I'm also terrible at Madden.
I like the play call though, and apparently Smokes did too.
3rd and 4 here. Big play. Nick getting his guy set. Herbert getting his guy set. Getting close to a delay game. Drops back to throw. And this one's picked up by Bush. They limit the damage though. They stop him on the 8. They have all 3 timeouts. That's not a nail in the coffin, but that is a huge play by Devin Bush.
Yeah, great answer by the defense. 2 young linebackers coming up huge in this 4th quarter. Nick with 1 more stop. Just needs 1 more stop.
And he uses Murray there. I don't know if I use him because I feel like he's been making some great plays on his own. Maybe use the wheel backer.
Or even the safety, because you might be sending too much. You just don't want somebody to get a long run on you. At least you have control of the safety to back up a little bit.
It'd be very interesting to see what Smokes can do. There's some nerves in this. You want to convert and end the game. Nice safe play to Coleman. Oh, that corner for Nick that had a chance at it. Gets tangled up on a guy. It goes down in a goofy animation. Tough to see in a situation like that. Not looking good for the Chargers here.
Yeah, and exactly what he's doing right now, turning on everything to conservative. You just don't want to fumble that football. Let Connor run it up the gut, finish out this game for you.
Was his carrying pretty crazy last year?
It was high.
And he shucks a man there and ultimately loses yards. Nick's gonna sit on this timeout for one more second and then call it. Second and 11, he could get a little antsy if this run doesn't get anything, and maybe, but I don't think so after that last pick. I think we're seeing 2 straight runs here.
Yeah, getting antsy is exactly what Nick wants him to see. Nick wants to see him put it in the air.
Big hit by there, and he's gonna call this play with about 50 seconds left in the game. So it looks like maybe it's a punt. I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds left. Best case scenario for Nick, or
Yeah,
oh, unless
it looks like he's gonna get one shot at a Hail Mary.
oh
And this
wow.
is one of those times where if you don't see it open, take the sack. If you don't see it open, take the sack. Let the time run out. Don't throw an incompletion.
Yeah, definitely. Easier said than done when you're in the situation, the pressure cooker. You know, you're just thinking, get the first, and I win, and you maybe force something that you don't
Yeah,
really
you
want to
really
force here.
shouldn't.
And it looks like that delay a game or the near delay a game might really change his mindset there. So Nick's
Yeah,
gonna
and
get it back with about 7 seconds here.
he's probably gonna get it back with like maybe a second,
Oh, true,
depending on
because of
how
the
good
hang
this
time.
punt is.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
maybe a
that
second.
could be it. He does have to put it in play though, I'm pretty sure, due to the rules. How crazy! I mean, this is why you have good one back there. It'd be funny if I mentioned that earlier. Then we see a
He
Deshaun
ends up being a
Jackson,
game changer.
yeah, Miracle at Meadowlands 2 scenario here.
Uh,
You guys ahead
I
any?
almost would have just taken the penalty. Um, let all the time run off. I would almost taken the penalty right there and then punted it.
Nick goes for it. He's gonna have one chance here. It's probably gonna go to Keenan Allen, your big I don't know, 6'4", 6'5" receiver.
Yeah, it's just hope throwing up a prayer now.
Kind of.
Yeah, put some of the bigger bodies in.
Oh, we're going Wildcat. Okay.
Oh, all right. Hey, I like the call.
It
You
could
get
be
him in a
interesting.
defense. You get him in a defense that this works really well against. Oh, that's not
Oh,
the
and
one thing
he
you know.
loses 5.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they were gonna call that on WAD or not. I didn't see it.
Well, now that Smokes kind of knows.
Comes
Okay,
back
so
with the 5 wide. He's got 67 yards to go here to make the AFC Championship game.
can Herbert throw it that far?
He's got 94 throw power. He lets this one go to Pettis. Oh, and that's going to end this one in an upset
That's game.
victory for the new user Smokes. Congratulations. Punching his ticket.
Yeah, great game.
He's going to take on, I think their game already happened. He's going to take on the winner of the Bengals and the Raiders. Their game did
Yeah.
happen. The Bengals won 42-21. So
So we got a division rivalry going.
we absolutely do. We have Steelers Bengals in the AFC Championship game.
Hey, great game, boys. That was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Hats off to both. Just great play calling on both sides. I didn't at first, we didn't think we were gonna see, 20-14 game. It was looking like we're gonna have a barn burner.
Yeah, Nick's offense kind of got stalled out in that second half. Got to give credit to Smokes. He played a great game.
Yeah, I think he just kept him off the ball so long. He just couldn't really get into a rhythm. Just kept moving the chains. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys for joining us. Tonight we're gonna have the Panthers Saints broadcasted by Kylo and Regan. So make sure you turn into that one. Jared, thanks for coming on. This has been really fun.
Absolutely, man. Invite me back.